Hey everybody, welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, April 25th, 2022.
That's right. It's all of the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And big news this week, because I'm not sure if we can keep this episode to 10 minutes, but we'll try.
We're going to try.
We'll try.
Okay, first up, Magic has announced Arena Premiere Play Paths.
Yes.
So this is how do you get to the top tier of tournaments on Arena. There's an Arena Championship that's going to be held 3 times a year. It will have 32 players determined by 4 months of competitive event and ladder play on Arena, a $200,000 prize pool, and each of the 3 winners and 3 runners-up get to go to the World Championship.
That's a pretty sweet tournament.
Yeah.
So this is a pyramid structure, much like the paper tabletop model is. So that's at the top, the Arena Championship. So how you qualify for that? We'll go down another rung on our pyramid here. You can qualify via ladder play or special event play. So 4 qualifier weekends, those are just like the things we have now, will feed each Arena Championship. And these work the same as before. So it's 2 days of best of 3 competition on those qualifier weekends. And starting in September, players that get 7 wins there, that's the maximum number of wins in a qualifier weekend, on day 2 also qualify for an upcoming Pro Tour.
Wow,
yeah.
That's really exciting.
That's pretty cool.
So how do you get to a qualifier weekend?
Let's go down another rung on our pyramid.
There's a single day best of 1 event that happens 1 week before the qualifier weekend. You'll need 6 wins before 2 losses to qualify that way. Or there's a single day best of 3 event that will happen 1 day only before the qualifier weekend, where you will need 4 wins before you get 1 loss.
Last chance qualifiers indeed. These cost 20,000 gold to enter or 4,000 gems. So you can basically just buy your entry if you're somebody who likes to do that.
Wow. Or you can pay 20 play-in points from regular events on Arena. The max wins in an evergreen constructed event like historic or standard events or a traditional draft gets you a play-in point.
Yeah, the play-in points will be awarded through those kinds of events, so you can stack them up and use them to enter one of these events if that's your jam. Of course, you can always finish top on the ladder, although it's going to work a little bit differently now. It's not top 1200s, it is top 250 in constructed or limited at the end of the month will qualify you for a qualifier weekend. The top 1200 will, though, get 20 play-in points to use towards one of those if they want to.
Wow. You can also, oh my goodness, you can get 6, 7, or 8 wins on day 2 of an Arena Open. This begins with the May 14th and 15th Arena Open, which is limited.
Yes.
That can get you entry into the June qualifier weekend.
So there's tons of different ways to qualify. And
so many
different paths and paths that diverge over into tabletop events like the World Championship or the Pro Tour, or you can just stick straight to the Arena path too. Because of all of this, the structure of some Arena events is going to change. So constructed events now have a higher entry fee, but award gems and packs as well as play-in points. Traditional draft payout is now more flat, but also awards play-in points.
Oh.
Which is super cool because traditional draft, there was kind of not a super incentive to play that in Arena.
Because it didn't go into the ladder.
Right, exactly.
But you may be asking yourself, well, what about Magic Online? Much is staying the same over there, but many events will now feed directly into tabletop play. So anyone who qualifies for any of the 8-person Magic Online Champion showcases will also qualify for the Pro Tour.
Nice.
The winner and runner-up will also get invited to the World Championship, which is a huge deal. Qualifiers and super qualifiers now award entry into regional championships. And of course, there's always more info on MTGO.com if that's your way to play.
Well, the Streets of New Capenna pre-release happened this past weekend. If you headed out to your LGS, you know it was a super fun format to play. There's going to be an early access streamer event. Yes, these are back, and it's happening tomorrow.
Wow, our stream will be back after a very long hiatus. So you can come watch us play Streets of New Capenna at twitch.tv/GLHF Magic. The set will be available to everyone starting on Thursday. There's details on how the new mechanics will work over on Daily MTG, but the most important one to know is that auto tap will sacrifice your treasures if there's an additional benefit to doing so, like giving a creature a +1/+1 counter. So if you don't want to sacrifice a treasure, be careful. Really scour that auto tap for what's happening.
New in the store, you will now be able to purchase Streets of New Capenna packs and soon all packs that you can buy with gold.
Ooh, nice.
This is great.
One pack will be 200 gems or 1,000 gold, and one mythic pack is 260 gems or 1,300 gold.
Also, with Streets of New Capenna, as soon as that update drops, you can now open all packs on Arena, any number 1 to 10.
Woof.
Finally.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Your current vault percentage will now also be always available to see, so it's not just a guessing game.
And the pre-order bundles will now give you 5 extra packs for free. So if you want to buy either of those bundles and get an extra incentive, you can do that now.
A new format is approaching on Arena, by the way. It's called Explorer. It's the pathway to Pioneer on Arena. It will be constructed, non-rotating, and true to tabletop using all of the Pioneer legal cards on Arena.
So this will feature the same constructed queues and events that you already have for Standard. It will begin with the same ban list as Pioneer, but they may need to manage it separately. By the way, they're not going to rebalance anything. They're just going to ban something if they need to change it up.
And it is already up and available to play on Arena. WotC is calling this the, quote, first leg of our journey to Pioneer on Arena. They will one day retire it in favor of true Pioneer.
Your maximum deck capacity has been increased. That's a word. Increased to 100. Because of this, they figured you might have some new decks you want to add in there. So that's nice. Pioneer cards are going to be added gradually to Arena, like for instance this summer with Historic Anthology 6, but it's only going to be, quote, cards that matter for Pioneer, much like Vintage operates on Magic Online.
Wow, they expect this process to take several years.
So
in case you were like, oh, I'm gonna hit some Pioneer on Arena in December, not quite.
One day.
CommandFest is returning this summer. There will be 16 events all over the world, 7 of them in North America, with 3 promos, a Soul Ring, and both foil and non-foil Path of Ancestry.
Just in case you don't know what these are, they're a weekend-long event full of casual and competitive Commander play with other formats thrown into the mix like Two-Headed Giant. You get special guests, artists, panels, the whole shebang. These started back in 2019 and of course took a break during the pandemic. The start of these coincides with the release of Baldur's Gate on June 10th.
Pretty sick. So the first one is June 3rd through 5th in Richmond, Virginia. So go check it out. There's a whole long list of all of the places that these are happening.
A product pricing update for you now. Wizards of the Coast says, quote, over the past year, the cost of goods, transportation, and manufacturing have increased significantly and steadily. As such, we'll be increasing prices by around 11%.
The price increase will start in July with Dominaria United on draft boosters, set boosters, collector boosters, bundles, and jumpstart boosters. The Commander decks will have a price increase starting with Streets of New Capenna. There will be no further increase on those in July.
Increases will not affect other product lines like pre-release packs, Masters, Modern Horizons, Secret Lair Challenger decks, or Universes Beyond.
And finally, a little bit of fun news.
That's what you want to call it.
That's what you want to call it. Hasbro absolutely roasted all of the prospective board members put forth by Alta Fox.
Wow.
This is the group that owns a significant percentage of shares in Hasbro that launched their Free the Wizards campaign not that long ago. They sent a letter to all shareholders pretty aggressively saying, don't vote for these board members.
Yeah, it was aggro. They went hard on them.
And then, as if sending that general letter wasn't enough, they went on to specifically roast each and every one of the people put forward.
You love to see it.
So, if you would like to read Hasbro's roast of John Finkel, you
check out that investor letter
website.
Well, that's all the Magic news you need for this week. Thank you for listening. You can check out our full-length podcast called Good Luck High Five. And if you can, please consider supporting us over on patreon.com/GLHF Magic.